Actually have a table for 4, but there's another couple of 2 already sitting there. Would you folks mind sitting with them? Great people.
Very often, tables of 2 will want to take up important space for tables of 4. If you can, try to negotiate with the customers so that 2 couples can sit together. That goes for anyone else who are in an odd number of seats. The list may need to be adjusted based on who arrives. Try to keep the list up to date.
Hi folks, okay, we don't have any more tables inside. Would it be okay if we seat you on the patio here at this table?
Only escort people to their seats that are visible to the band until we run out of those seats. The remaining seats will be called overflow. In overflow, we are at max seats where people can view the band. Let the customer know that we are out of seats where they can watch the band. Ask the customer, would you like to sit on the patio or would you like to sit inside? Usually the customers will comply or try to negotiate.
This is fucking bullshit. I got my ticket online. I don't care if I came late. Have a nice night.
Well, sorry. Have a good night, sir. Thank you anyways.
If they leave or cause an issue, just try to say thank you and have a good night, politely. For any people coming in through their online ticket sales or the people paying at the door, the runner is solely responsible for checking them off the list, as well as the cash, and checking off the tally of the entrance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The host will reconfirm the tally. Try to make sure that the runner is the only person touching the money, or else you can have a potential issue like this.
You missed 2. I've already given it to George at the bar.
Okay.
In this scenario, Janet has given the money to the bar. It can be an additional hassle just to get it back. The bar is so busy that they may forget that the money was given to them in the first place.
Oh, we gotta write those 2 down. 1,
Yes.
2.
The runner can buy a float off of the bar if they run out of proper change. Of course, make sure you let the host know where you're going and how long you think you're going to be, so she can anticipate how long she's going to be alone on the door.
I ran out of 10s. I gotta go buy a float from George. Can you watch the door?
I'll watch the door.
Okay.
Just give George the bigger bills in exchange for the exact amount of the smaller bills you're requesting. For example, give him 3 20s worth 60 bucks, and he'll give you 6 10s worth 60 bucks as well. Here's an example to keep it simple.
Hey George, can I get 60 bucks in 10?
Yeah, 60 bucks in 20s.
Sometimes regulars aren't coming for the band.
I just want to go in and play some pool and get a beer.
No, just sit in the patio. Don't go into the venue.
Alright.
You can confirm with George or myself who they are, if they're a regular, and they'll be able to sit on the patio.
Hey, what about the guy on the front?
Yeah, he's a regular, so we're gonna let him sit in the patio for that.
Okay.
Excuse me.
This band's pretty good.
If they go into the event, tell George, and he will tell them that they need to go back to the patio, or if they want to stay inside and watch the event, they have to pay the cover charge.
Well, then you'll have to pay $10 to sit in here.
What?
Yes, that's the rule.
Alright.
If you're wondering whether or not the customer is a regular, ask George. He's there all the time, and he tends to have a sense of what regulars are who. Very often, the host or the runner will have to leave the door, and so the door must be heavily guarded. Remember the video I showed you of when Janet was going upstairs to take people to the private event? Now we're going to show you a list of scenarios where either the host or the runner will have to leave the door, and the reasons why. We're going to show you the most common scenarios that happen on a regular basis, but keep in mind that anything can happen. And when it does, you need to communicate between the host and the runner so everyone is on the same page. So once again, here are the most common scenarios.
Graham, I gotta take some people to a private event. Hold the door, please.
No problem. Hey, I saw some people dancing on the dance floor.
Hold the door.
Okay.